women, right? And I'm sorry to say this. This applies to most women.
Let me get my notes.
Yeah. Women have a problem when man them are having fun. Fun police. This applies to all women. Your mum, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, your goddaughter. It don't matter, blood. Women don't like when men are having fun.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
I'm just starting now. But you're smarter than you look, Jay.
So what are you trying to insinuate?
Do you know what it is?
What are you trying to insinuate? What are you trying to say?
You're just actually quite wise, and you got like some intelligence, like in regards to technological equipment. You're good with words, vocabulary is very good. You're just a lot more intelligent than what I'd expect to see from a person that looks like you. That's it. That's all I was trying to imply by that.
What are you implying that I look like?
You don't look as smart as you are. That is it.
You telling me I don't look smart?
Yeah, you don't look smart. You don't look smart at all. You look like a kind of guy that all he's into is just women, possibly sport. You look like you don't read a lot. Yeah, sorry. But you are like, if someone said to me, Jay's dumb, I would say no, Jay's actually like really intelligent.
So you're saying I look like an uneducated fuckboy?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm implying. But you're not, so it's alright, right?
Alright, people, let me know in the comments. Do I look like an uneducated fuckboy?
No. The question is, does Jay look dumber than he actually is? That's the question.
That's a stupid question.
It's not a stupid question.
Just they look dumber than he is.
Yeah.
That's a lose-lose question, bro.
It's not a lose-lose.
Do you look more fugly than you actually look?
No, I didn't say fuck though, did I?
Wait.
I said you lack intelligence.
You just said the question you just gave, yeah?
Yeah.
The only end result is me being dumb.
Yes. No.
Just Jay look dumber than he actually is. You're implying that I'm dumb, and do I look dumber than I actually look?
Yeah, you look dumber
so
than
it's a lose-lose. It's either I'm dumb or I'm dumber. One of the two.
What, do you want me to rephrase the sentence then? That's more fun to ask that question. So I'm going to ask that question.
You're just stupid.
And most people are like, you know what, Jay? You actually are quite smart. People that listen to the pod, they'll be like, nah, Jay's actually like well smart.
I swear someone said Jay for president. That's what I heard.
I don't think anyone ever.
I think I saw that in the DM still.
DMs?
Yeah, in our DMs.
That. Fuck that, man.
That's what I heard.
It's only because she says that you talk very sensibly about things. That was it. She says, she says that you're sensible with the way that you say things. But it doesn't mean that you're intelligent.
Don't let the braids fool you.
That's
the way I've been feeling myself this week.
That lowers you down in some levels. But
what?
The braids.
Like what braids?
Yeah.
I better not let your dad see me, boy. I know he was looking at my hair, all types of mad.
He's like, look at this John Markin.
Better not let your dad see me, boy.
Yeah, this John Markin with his hair. Jason, is this just you now? Jason!
Your dad said to me, he goes, Jason, how many earrings is that now? I was like, Uncle, it's still 2. It's still the same number. He's like, okay. Greet your dad. Greet your parents. I was like, oh, drive safe. Yes, Uncle.
You know like that.
That's jokes, blood.
You know like that. Anywho's, it's the Shoot podcast. And it's me, Mike, a.k.a. the sexual deviant, a.k.a. the cheek clapping connoisseur. And over here we got the dumbbell.
Wow. Listen, we're not adding that to the repertoire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's your boy Jay, aka HRJ, aka God's second son. And I'm out here doing the
Lord's work. Praise him. Don't know. But yeah, just us two today. So, fuck it.
We move.
Jay out here has said that he does not care about his future family as well. He made that very clear today.
Mike, okay, let's get one thing straight. For the man that are part of the Cheek Chasers, you know this to be true. Mike is sus. And I feel like with it being LGBTQ plus month, I feel like Mike is trying to tell me something here. I'm not sure what he's trying to say, but all I'm going to tell him is, this is your yard.
Yeah.
So this is a safe place. Be free, do what you want to do. But I have to wonder why, week after week, you bring up the topic of sucking dick.
No, it's not like that.
And it's not like you're talking about, oh yeah, my girl she gave me the Jackson 5000. Like, I almost lost control. No. You talking about scenarios in which you're asking the man whether they suck dick for millions.
No, look.
Is that your fantasy?
No. What it is, Jay.
Is this what you dream about?
No, not at all. Not at all. All it is, Jay, like I said, yeah, there is a WWE superstar called the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, right?
What?
And his catchphrase is, everybody has a price. I just want to know what your price would be for you to suck a dick. That's it.
Mate,
I just want to know what your price would be. I'm not going to pay for it. I just want to know how high you're willing to go. Not stoop. I'm not asking how long you're looking to stoop. How high you're willing to go. Just suck dick. That's it.
Okay, Mike. You know WWE. There's a man. What's his name? He's the head of Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And you know his theme tune. No chance. That's what you got.
Okay.
Puppets.
Okay, deep it like this then.
So there's no chance, bro.
Fair enough. That's cool. But deep it like this, right? Imagine you are a WWE superstar. You're new to the roster, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's like the early noughties, right? So you want to be like, I don't know, you want to be like The Rock. You want to be like Stone Cold or these man. You're like, yeah, I'm going to be next up coming. You know, be a young John Cena, a young Randy Orton, up and coming, yeah? And then Vince McMahon says, okay, cool. Jay, I'm going to give you your debut in WWE. You're like, oh yeah, you get on your Fear of God, Stone Cold Steve Austin boots on. Yeah. You ready for your first match?
By the way, I'm going to save the drip for another week, but you know what I'm saying? We got
That's very nice. Actually, really nice.
We got the Jordan 312 Legacies. Come on. Let me just neat this up a little.
That's actually very nice. That's actually very nice.
We out here. Obviously, matching hat and that, but we saved that for another week. Maybe when we got a special guest on. But
yeah, I like them.
But for now, slides.
That's fine. That's cool.
So go on.
Yeah.
Don't be cussing my fear of gods,
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, you're putting your wrestling boots on. So you're up for your first match, and you're in the ring waiting for your opponent, and he goes to you, Jason, your first opponent in your debut will be Rikishi. So Rikishi comes out, yeah. Boom, 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 da-doom, da-doom. So you got to deep this, yeah. His special move is the Stinkface. Yeah. So for any of you that don't actually know, the Stinkface is a maneuver where a man who weighs over 300 pounds, Samoan, will have you in the corner and he will rub his cheeks in your face, yeah? Like
probably fart.
Maybe a few times, who knows? But he rubs your cheek in his face, and the fans love it. Yeah, the fans love it. So this is you up and coming wrestler, yeah. You know you're gonna lose this match because it's your first match, yeah, and you know that you're gonna have to get a stunk face. So what? Are you gonna just not get stunk face? Because number one, you want to up and come and you want to become the next big man, and you never know what could happen if you become big in wrestling. And number two, you want to get paid today. Who knows? You might get a hefty 10 grand check for today. Like, what? You're just going to say no? Or are you going to let Rikishi stink face, Jay?
Oh, no, man. Bruv, no. I just thought about it. Wrestlers actually had to allow him to do that to them.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's freaking crazy, bruv.
That's what I'm saying.
And he was a big youth, bruv. Samoan, you know them man are thick, blood.
Yeah, bruv, in all the wrong places.
Thicker than grease, bruv. Fucking hell. Nah. I'm gonna have to escape the corner, man.
So wait.
When he goes in for the I'm gonna have to escape. He can finish me off by. He can hit me with a chair.
No.
Steel chair. I'd rather.
No, it has to end.
I'd actually rather he hit me.
The script has been written.
I'd actually rather he hit me with a steel chair. I'm not even joking. I'd rather get a steel chair to the face than to have man wobbling his cheeks in my... Nah, man. That's for girl them only.
Well, this is what you got to understand now, yeah? There's bare wrestlers. I'm actually in the morning lunch hall, like, oh, yeah, we got a SmackDown later. It's like, oh, you got a match today and you're reading the script. Oh, shit. Well, here's Rikishi today. He's looking at you like, nah, man. He's like, you know what? Instead of me having yogurt, I'm going to have some cuttlefish.
Oh, he's eating
and asparagus today.
He's eating bare dirt. Oh, no.
Because you know the cuttlefish. Because you know.
People just YouTube Rikishi.
Stinkface.
In fact, we'll put it on Shoot. We'll put it on the story, and you guys can see exactly what it is. It is not a pretty sight.
Yeah, I need to know how much money people do for the.
They better, bruv. You've got to be paying me a big bonus to have man's cheeks, sweaty man cheeks in my face.
I think he'll pay you well. Because Vince did it once, you know. Vince had to take the stink face.
Yeah, but Vince McMahon's, this is his movie. He writes the parts that he wants, bro. This is his movie, bro. But nah, I can't. I'm not sure I can.
Okay.
I'm not. I think
Okay.
I think. Do you know what I think that is? I think I'd pussy out in the last minute.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'll just escape the corner and just let him just suplex me into oblivion.
That's just the easy way out. I can't.
What you're gonna take his cheeks in your face?
I mean, assuming for the check I'm gonna receive will be heavy, and I know I'm a wrestler. It's in my contract that I've got to pay attention to the script. Otherwise, I'm off brand. Like I'm off. They'll kick me off, and I go back to eating tuna, and like.
But when you put it like in context like that, then yeah, I guess to an extent you'd be willing to take it, especially if you're coming from like abject poverty.
Yeah, you're a wrestler. You know, you don't get paid well,
But
at the beginning.
Oh, bruv. Nah, man. Oh.
It won't last that long.
Rikishi, he takes time, blood. He's there. The crowd is screaming, woo, woo, and he's just there. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, no, man. And he's a big you as well. He's a big.
It's the commentary going,
Man's
oh, God
300
damn it, no.
pounds. Yeah, JR's just there like, oh my gosh, oh the humanity. Nah, man. I'd rather get stunned, RKO'd. I'd rather get steel chaired, all types of things, bro. But
Anyways, we move. Anyway,
we move.
First topic, right? Because we haven't got a guest this week. First topic is basically, it started off a few weeks ago about women coming after men who have podcasts on the attack. And I've seen little funny memes and videos here. There was a girl that did like a video of like her pretending to do male podcasts. It was pretty jokes in it.
Oh yeah, Thing sent me that.
Yeah,
Courtney from T and Spliff. Shout out T and Spliff. Courtney, you don't want us to have the podcast now? You don't want us to talk about our feelings now? Wow. She sat here on. She lied again. You lied to me again. We're done, Courtney. We're done. Well, it's over.
Jeez. And yeah. And then obviously like you had the Aloni thread yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah. About like men, about females talking about podcasters they did mad things with. So I was just gonna be like, okay, is this a new thing now where women actually don't like men who do podcasts?
Mike, you know what? You're complicating this a bit too much.
Go on then, Jay. Simplify it.
Let me simplify
the equation.
Let me simplify it for you. Very, very just easy.
Okay.
Women, right? And I'm sorry to say this. This applies to most women.
Look at my notes.
Yeah. Women have a problem when man them are having fun. Fun police. This applies to all women. Your mum, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, your goddaughter. It don't matter, blood. Women don't like when men are having fun. You play games. You play PlayStation games. Oh, you're fucking childish. Like, what are you doing? Grown man playing PlayStation games. What are you doing playing PlayStation? You should be out there in the world. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I seen a man that had like a Lego collection or something, and girl were in the comments saying stuff like, "How old are you?
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah, go get a job."
This man, and do you know what's funny? The girl in the video was buying him more Legos, right? That was his girlfriend, yeah?
Yeah.
And girls are saying, like, he's immature, this, that, and the third. At least he's at home, staying at home, playing with his Legos, whilst your man's outside, clapping the next girl's cheeks.
Ooh, your best
know
friend as well.
Oh, your best friend.
I've heard stories.
Listen, when it comes to man them having fun, women, it's like the instinct.
Yeah.
It's just like, fun police. No, you cannot have fun. And that for me is just what it is. I've seen the man them playing games when the man them just do anything for, bruv. What was it the other day? What was that? What was it they said? Man them and backpacks.
That's the ick thing. Ick. Yeah.
An ick. So I think it's just a case of they don't like man them having fun. I do understand that certain man them take it a bit too far and start gassing and over talking and maybe even oversharing. Maybe they don't want, even if they keep it anonymous like we do.
Yeah, with the names
they might
and
not,
stuff.
They might still feel uncomfortable because they know that it's about them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I just think it's just a case of these men are having way too much fun, and we just need to put a stop to it.
Interesting.
I mean, there are some cases where some man them are just over the top, and I understand.
Well, like you got the fresh and fit guys that just take a bit too far sometimes. You reckon?
Yeah, them man have gone. They went over the edge. I like some of the concepts that they came up with.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some of them are true.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I've learned as well is that even when I feel someone's like moving a bit mad,
you can listen to them.
You can always learn something. So
yeah.
I do agree with some of their concepts about female entitlement, about how to deal with certain types of women and stuff like to an extent. But I do feel they went over the edge, and I feel like they're coming from like an incel kind of perspective. Like Myron's too aggressive with his delivery, man.
Yeah. I
said that from early. I feel like he makes some valid points, but he's just mad aggressive with his delivery, and he seems like them man hate black women as well. Which we don't stand for. So, you know.
Okay. Yeah. No.
What's your theory about this sudden hate for men with podcasts?
I like your fun police theory.
Yeah.
I do like that. I also have I wouldn't say it's a theory, but it's more the idea of like, you know how like you have certain men now who are making money with podcasts, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And they are promoting certain ideologies on their podcast, right? So you got like I don't know, let's say like a podcast like us.
Are you talking about Red Pill community?
Red Pill community.
For those that don't know, Red Pill community is like male empowerment and how to deal with, I guess, women in general, I think.
Yeah.
And teaching men how to be better men and how to improve and all that kind of stuff.
Because like now, yeah, obviously, right, it's kind of like the Red Pill community was like a vaccine created against hot girl summer. That is what I feel like the Red Pill community was. It was like the antibodies trying to fight off against this hot girl summer because...
That's, you know, you got a point.
Yeah.
It was literally, as hot girl summer was going off,
Yeah.
that's when Red Pill started to appear on my YouTube.
Yeah.
You got a point.
Yeah.
That's a very good deduction.
So like, all these girls are like, I'm being a hoe and I'm enjoying myself and I can get money. I'm listening to...
I'm a boss
and all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you got this group of men, yeah, who always seem to be topless, coming out and saying, whoa, hold on there, ho.
Hold on there, player.
Hold on there, ho. You may be a hoe, which is fine, but just know I'm going to fuck you. And when I eventually get married to another hoe, I'm going to continue fucking other hoes. But you can't be a hoe no more when I'm being a hoe. And then that's how they see it, right, the females. And they're like, oh, there's a group of men now telling me what I should be doing, even though I was having fun. So now I'm going to come ruin your fun. And now this is when women are going, oh, I remember when men used to die at war and now they're podcasters. You know? Like,
is that what they're saying now?
I haven't seen it that, but I remember seeing it. Like those days that I preferred it when a men used to die at war. Like
wow. Now the men are just sitting around doing chatty patty.
Yeah, because we're not dying. Like,
they want us to die.
You know what I mean? If we went to 5 wars, Jay, the chances are we're not coming back from all 5 of them, bro.
You go to one, bro, there's a chance you're losing a leg, bro.
I hop back into my woman's life like, yo.
You hop in and she hops out. Bro.
She's like, nah, I'm going to one of the Red Pill, man. They got 2 legs. But yeah, I just feel like basically this is like an agenda women have started to go like, okay, because of that video I saw, the woman's like doing like she's copying the men podcast where they're going like, yeah, women should be cooking and cleaning and like I protect my women and do this kind of stuff. And I'm like, cool, like, I understand that kind of pod. I don't feel like we're like that because I don't really have that mentality, yeah.
No, I feel like we're quite different, a bit different.
I feel like we're just at least like laissez-faire in regards to it. So I'm like, oh, there's a lot of podcasts I don't know that just discuss or have that kind of ideology, and women are seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it's just backlash for this. So they're like, fuck it. Let's try and embarrass these red pill man by saying, oh, one of them wanted to stick a dildo up his ass. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, like that story's a bit mad. Do you not feel like? Actually, that story's just weird. That story's just too weird. So I just feel like you're saying, it's just it's just a biting back thing. It's not really. Do they have a problem with the content itself, or do they just have a problem with man them sitting down and talking? Is it what we're talking about, or is it man them just talking?
I think it's what we're talking about. Because I feel like if it was a podcast where we're just talking about football, yeah,
they wouldn't care.
They wouldn't care.
Yeah.
The men just talk about sports all the time, and it's like, oh, whatever, move on. But I think it's because like, there's men talking about women. They're like, whoa. Don't tell me I should be like this. Which is cool. This is like a normal reaction to something. But you know, also there's also the idea of, say I say something wild on the podcast, they're like, this is why men should have podcasts. Like the robbery video when I talked about allegedly robbing that female. Allegedly robbing that female.
Allegedly.
Like the majority of females like, this is why men shouldn't have podcasts.
Right. But I just feel like, for the most part, like, I feel like women have podcasts every day between their friends.
Yeah.
In group chats and whatever. Like, we rarely come together and have like ultra, I guess what you call deep discussions.
Depends what you mean by like with the cheek chasers, we don't tend to have that many deep discussions. Yeah. Every once in a while I might talk about like
every now and then, but like it's not a regular occurrence. Whereas and let's just keep it on the topic that's annoying a lot of women. We don't come together on the cheek chasers and talk about man them. Talk about girl them. It's not, we talk about them a little bit, but we're not going in depth about, I'm dealing with this in my relationship and
Well, okay, I'll give you another point. I got another group chat, yeah, with like my boys Nathan and that, yeah. We chat about bare different stuff all the time, but we chat all the time. Like today, we talked about politics with the raising of the gases and stuff like that. We talked about house prices in America. We talked about Russia invading thingy-mabob. Sometimes we talk about girls like, this is how marriage and stuff. We do talk about that stuff like that.
But would you say it's every day?
Every day we talk about something different.
All right. Well, I'm just thinking in regards to women, because the women that are annoyed, they are annoyed about men talking about women, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'd say that women have these discussions in depth quite a lot on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Regularly.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the only time that men will really come together and proper talk about girls, or rather, should I say, it's not as often.
Okay, yeah, good point.
So, but anyway, I could care less. The only thing now is that I think girls are gonna start putting out the narrative of if he's got a podcast, stay away from him.
Yeah, it'll be Nick. It'll be Nick.
It's a bit of an ick. Yeah. And do you know what it is as well? Like, it's one of the things that Kevin Samuels talks about, which is shaming tactics.
Yeah.
When women don't like something or they feel threatened by something, they'll try and shame you about it.
Yeah.
To make you feel a type of way, even though what you're doing isn't something you should be ashamed of.
It's kind of like, say for example, you might have sex with a girl, and I'd be like, sex was shit anyway, or had a small dick, for example. But you're like, still beat though. So all I'm saying is, I wonder, obviously you've got like, say you're playing Uno, yeah?
Yeah.
And you've got normal, nuclear family, yeah? Yeah. Then you've got men saying, pouring bottles down bitch's face. Activate Uno card, hot girl summer. Activate Uno card, red pill man them. Activate Uno card, podcast is for gay boys or embarrassing.
Ick.
What is going to be the activate trap card men are going to do to attack women doing podcasts? I can't wait.
It's gonna come soon.
I can't wait.
It's gonna come soon. I mean, Brittany Renner kind of already started that when she stuck it on. You see what she did?
Yeah, but she was stuck on that. That was the one that coming against men with the podcast thing.
Oh yeah,
right?
she stuck
Saying-
it on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, saying that you man are incels and that.
Yeah,
But, so that's attacking podcasters. What are men going to do back to women? I can't wait.
I wonder.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I love it. I love it. We beat them. I love it.
It'll be interesting.
I
to
love
find
it.
out.
Anywho's, talking of podcasts, I had a quick question to ask you. It's a random question. Have you watched that movie Don't Look Up? It's on Netflix.
No.
So it was basically a movie that had like an all-star cast with like Bear, had like Leonardo DiCaprio, Mel Streep was in it. I can't remember the fat guy that does funny comedy movies. He did like Pineapple Express. I had like an all-star cast basically. It was on Netflix. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good movie, right?
Yeah.
And like I just came up with a question in my head.
Oh, I have watched it.
You have watched it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you understand this question. So you know there's a bit, right, where obviously they all find out the meteor's coming to Earth, going to kill everyone, right? And they say, no, we can't tell the world that a meteor's coming. And I've seen this concept so many times before. Like, there's a threat coming, but you don't tell the world. So the question is, Jay, a meteor's coming to hit the Earth in 3 years' time. Are you going to tell the world?
Absolutely.
You're going to tell everybody?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, no. First of all, you work towards finding a solution. So if we feel that we can find a solution for it, actually, wait, no, I need to reevaluate my answer because there is an argument to not saying it too early.
Yeah.
So if we can find a solution and we're working towards a solution, then I will leave it until the very last minute till we're kind of like deploying the solution to probably say it, because you don't want the world to turn into a state of panic. Panic leads to anarchy. Anarchy leads to violence, and it would just be mayhem in the streets.
Yeah.
So like it wouldn't be conducive to us working towards a solution.
Yeah.
So I do feel like there's an argument for not saying straight away.
100%.
So I get that. But at the same time, from that movie, I also feel there was a point where it was like they should have said something.
But they did.
Yeah, but they kind of the way they were delivering it, like they tried to deliver it on the show, right? They went on that,
and then obviously no one believed them. Like,
it's like we're telling you, but we're gonna take the piss out of it, so it seems like it's not real.
No, it was like the idea of like someone tells you real news, you know, it's like a satire on like real news and fake news. Like someone tells you something real and you're like, oh, fuck off. Someone tells you fake news, you're like, oh shit, yeah, fucking Donald Trump is the greatest president ever. Like, do you know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Yeah. So in conclusion, whilst I'm sat here as a civilian and I'd want to know if the world's coming to an end in like 3 years.
Yeah.
I can understand the reasoning behind not saying anything at all, or not saying anything until a later date, because there's also bliss in ignorance.
Ignorance is so bliss.
Like, say like a meteor was heading for the Earth right now, and we're just living our lives, la 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 la. It's a lot better than we know it's coming in 3 years' time, and but there's an argument against that as well.
Choose your point, man.
No, think about it. Yeah. If I know a meteor's coming in 3 years' time, then I'm gonna live my best life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I'm not going to work no more. The world's about to end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go travel and explore and just.
This is why I asked the question, because I want to see, based on all the arguments, why you're gonna say yes or no.
It's tough. It depends on where I am.
Okay.
If I'm in government, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
If I'm a civilian, I'd want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. This is based on government, by the way, not civilian.
As a government, yeah.
Yeah, okay, as government, hell no. I'm not telling anybody until there's like a month left. Like, yo, I'll come to the press conference like, hello, people. Yes, it's the president.
People of Earth.
People of Earth. It's President Mike Olabi. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'll kiss
That's
a baby.
our president.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll kiss a baby.
Kiss my baby, Mr. President. Woo!
Yeah, you know I love you too, Sharon.
Niggas.
And then we come with that back like, I didn't vote for that nigga anyway, man. Man, that's what this nigga saying. I'll turn on the TV, man. Fuck this guy, man. And
Gertrude's on the TV again. That damn nigga.
Goddamn, how did he win by a landslide?
Goddamn, what is that nigga got to say? Is he about to rap for us? I don't want none of that rap music on my TV. Gertrude, get my gun. Go on, Mr. President, tell us.
Okay. So as you all know, I'm the president. I've been president for 2.5 years, and you know the midterms have gone and come.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Of course, good. But I've also got some pressing news, ladies and gentlemen.
Gasp.
For the last 2.5 years, we have had a threat to our nation. This threat comes in the sight of a meteorite heading for Earth. Now, don't panic.
Ah!
Don't panic. This is what we didn't tell you earlier because I knew you niggas gonna be moving mad. Relax, man. Relax, yo. Relax. So we've had all the best scientists in the country. We have tried numerous plans, and we finally found one we think it's going to work. It's going out as we speak. It failed. Don't panic. No, that's exactly. You see that reaction there? That is exactly why I'm waiting until like there's be like I don't know 3 months left. Because if we're all gonna die anyway, I'll be like, look, go do your chaos then. Chaos for 3 years. That means I don't get to enjoy my presidency. I need to at least have like 2.5 years of like.
So we found out what the real. See, Mike, this is how I know you're selfish. You are not just a sexual deviant, but you're also selfish. You just said the key word there. I am not gonna get to enjoy my.
I was just making a joke. I was just making a joke in regards to this.
You are meant, as the president, you're meant to be thinking about the people. In my little soliloquy, I was thinking about the people. I'm thinking about
fuck the people.
I'm thinking about I don't want there to be chaos in my streets. And all you're thinking about is another term and enjoying your presidency.
I was joking. To be honest with you, the main reason I wouldn't tell people would be for the ice of day of chaos. You just said there, yeah. You said, I wouldn't go to work. I wouldn't go to work for 3 years. If the cashier stopped cashiering, for 3 years. Infrastructure, poorness. Police officers say, why am I stopping? You got anarchy, murder. It turns into a 3-year-long purge.
It turned into real life GTA, bro.
Yeah. Listen, if I can delay that for at least a month and say, look, you guys have now the option to do what you want for your last month on Earth. Some of you might turn into dickheads and just go back to the Viking age and you start pillaging, and whatever, and going to wars. Some of you might just go into church and say, you know what? I'm a Christian now. Let me get all my sins out, just in case there is an afterlife or whatever. Yeah.
Praise him.
So that's what I would do because I already know humans, for lack of a better word, are idiots. They act in a moronic and impulsive manner. Yeah. So without structure in their lives, they move mad. I move mad anyway. Imagine if I didn't have structure in my life. Oh, fam. Yeah. Disgusting. I'd hate to see it. So, for that reason alone, I would not tell humans. But this is my question to the people.
Yeah, we'll put it out to the people, man.
What would you do? Morals and all that. Yeah, man. Let people know the truth and fight the power. Maybe you can figure something out together. Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit. But it like I said, it all depends on what perspective you're seeing it from.
Yeah.
Even as a citizen, if I actually take my morals down and think about my morals about, I should know what's happening and If I actually think about it, in reality, the best actual scenario is not telling anyone until probably the last minutes, to be honest.
Okay.
It's true, like you said, anarchy. I'd rather be safe for 2 years, and actually be able to live my life for 2 or 2.5 years, whatever, than live in anarchy and potentially die from some idiot running me over because man's moving like real life GTA.
And like I said, if we go to war, we know it ain't lasting 5 wars. I can't mark that many wars.
Speaking of war, bruv, war seems to be on the horizon, bruv.
Or Russia. See, I need to look into this more because my international politics is not as strong as like my British politics.
Yeah, I don't know the full details, but all I know is that supposedly or apparently, Russia's looking potentially to
invade Ukraine.
Or they're at the border at the moment.
Because I think there's like a piece of land that they believe they own.
Is that what it's over again?
That's what I believe it is. Dude. That's what I believe it is. I could be wrong. I need to look. Like I said, I need to look into it more.
These battles for land, man, it's crazy. It must be something valuable there then or something. Maybe some valuable.
Do you know like Ukraine like bare hate Russia? Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be part of them, right?
Yeah, obviously like part of the Soviet Union. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you know the Ukraine football team at the Euros? Yeah. They had their badge on their shirt had like a secret meaning between like there's like an island on the badge. It was like an island that Russia believed they own, that Ukraine own, and they put it on the badge specifically to be like fuck you, Russia. Facts.
Listen, Russia's just one country I just wouldn't fuck with at all. Them man there, that they just give me the vibe that they don't give a monkey's blood.
Have you ever met a Russian?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never met a Russian.
One of them was my colleague, and he was very stereotypical.
Oh,
like he was cool.
Vodka.
Nah, yeah. To be fair, he was kind of like. Do you know what it is? You know when you have team meetings, right?
Yeah.
And like, there's a certain way that you speak, right? And like, he was so blunt.
Yeah.
Like, but it was funny. I found it hilarious.
Yeah.
But like, I know there's some people that might find it a bit uncomfortable. Like, he'd just say things that you'd be like, you can't say that. Like, it's not too far out there, but it's stuff that maybe you should sugarcoat the way you say it.
Yeah.
And he'll just be like, I don't know, maybe they'll blow us up or something. Like, and people will be like, oh, God. And
you said, oh, the blow us up.
And no, but he had like quite a good, like, not too strong of an accent, but he had an accent. But he just say things like, and he just wouldn't give a fuck. And it's just, he just gave me like, this is just very stereotypical, or what I'd expect from a Russian. Just like, no fucks given.
Yeah.
Just out there, do what they do as they they want to do and stuff. So.
Yeah. I mean, I've never met like a full Russian.
Yeah.
But I've met 2 girls who said they're half Russian. I don't believe them, but that's what they've said.
But why don't you believe them?
Because they don't act anything Russian at all. Like, do you know, like, if you're mixed race, you do like kind of half and half. They don't like. I'm not gonna say embrace their Russian side. They never like mention anything to do with Russia. Whenever they talk about like Eastern Europe or family, it's always just based on the other
place that they're from.
Yeah, the other place they were from.
Fair.
So that's why I was just like, who knows?
Cool. But anyway, we're gonna ask the people, like we said, we're gonna ask the people. End of the world. You're the president. Are you telling the people? Or are you keeping it secret? That's our poll for this week. Okay. That's our question for this week.
I like that. Oh, and also, would you take a Stinkface?
From Rikishi.
For a minute.
When people see this Rikishi video, they're gonna be like,
well, he wasn't too cool. I mean,
they had a sick tune, you know.
Yeah, bruv. Just 2 white guys just dancing badly. And the guy didn't know what happened.
That was actually hard, fam.
There was the coolest thing ever, yeah. There was a moment like in the Royal Rumble, 2000 Royal Rumble. This is my wrestling nerd coming. I'm a wrestling nerd. And basically, Rikishi's in the ring, and obviously, saying he's knocked someone out the Royal Rumble now. Yeah. And his partner there is Grandmaster Sexay.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Like.
And he's like, oh, Rikishi, like, allow me. We're friends, innit? We're friends. He's like, yo, man.
I think I know this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, it's the Royal Rumble, dog. Like, do you know what I mean? And then, like, 10, 9, the next person coming. 8, 7, and it comes in, it's Scotty too hot. He runs to the ring. Like, come on, guys. We're a team. We're too cool, yeah? And he says, look, let's not throw anyone on the ring. the lights go down, and they just start dancing.
Man gives him the glasses, I swear. He passed him the red glasses.
Yeah, they passed him Rikishi the red glasses.
He puts them on. And then he just...
and they just start dancing in the ring. And then Rikishi's like, nah, fuck it.
Fuck this. Throws them both out.
And then starts dancing when he throws them out. It's amazing content,
trust
mate.
me, that was when wrestling, bruv. Me and my bruv. Every time I think of wrestling, I think of my grandpa, man.
Yeah.
Me and him used to just sit down like 10 till like 1, just watching wrestling, bro. It's fucking sick. He's the main person that I used to watch wrestling with all the time.
Yeah.
We just sit down, we just watch it for ages, blood.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
I read that. Good memories, man.
Good memories, man.
Good times, baby. I mean, we could talk about something disheartening next, but I don't know if we should touch on it too long. Because we all know it's bad.
Let's talk about it, man.
He runs down the wing. And he's now going to end up running down the wing. HMP.
Because he ain't hugging the touchline no more, fam. Fucking hell.
Listen. I'll be tugging to something else.
He hugging something else now, fam.
You know what I mean,
the touchline, bro.
Yo, when you go in jail for rape.
You can't say that word.
Oh, sorry.
You got to bleep that.
Okay, when you go in jail for sexual assault.
I mean,
I
was going to say he's going to have chalk on his boots, but it's going to be a different type of chalk, if you get what I'm saying, fam. It ain't going to be...
What kind of chalk would that be?
Fam, it's going to be some chalk in some mine or something. But I don't know, bro. When man's hitting rocks and that. You know the old school cartoons? Yeah. man's hammering rocks.
They sing the songs.
Oh, shit. It's not even funny. Like, no. This is actually serious, bro. So, obviously, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure everyone's seen... Manchester United football player Mason Greenwood has been accused of what we call, let's call it the R charge. We'll call it the R charge.
Okay, I like that.
Man's been hit with the R charge. For those of you that you know what it is, it rhymes with grape. Okay, and 2 things have come out. A few things have come out, and it's just called this whole story. I'm just a bit like, I'm not confused. I think. I'm usually the type of person that it's like, wait and let's see the evidence. But in this case, nah, fam. That recording was horrible. Absolutely horrible. For those of you who don't know, there's a recording out and basically it's Mason talking to his girlfriend and then he's saying like he wants to have sex and she's saying, nah, I don't want to have sex with you right now, something like that. And
we can put a clip in.
And then he's like, what did he say? He's like, shut up, and yeah, it's not good. And then obviously she released somebody released the video of her with like blood coming from her mouth, and there's also other pictures of like bruises on her body and stuff. So it seems from the evidence we can deduce that he's been abusive.
Yes, and
so now he's been arrested for the R charge, and they added another charge to it as well. It's something like it's not some kind of assault charge as well. So it was like potential R charge and assault potentially leading to something else. I saw it on one of the social blogs or whatever, and I'm just like, raw, what the hell?
He's finished, man. He's finished. Because I can't lie, like obviously I know
he's finished.
No, obviously he's finished.
Are you sure?
You can't come back from this.
People, I am not condoning his actions, right? In any way, shape or form. However, I keep hearing people, this is what I keep seeing. People are saying, that they think he might be able to get out of this.
How?
People are saying that, number one, that unfortunately that recording is dismissible in court.
You're correct, yes.
Because it was done without his prior knowledge.
Yeah.
So that recording won't even be... You won't even be able to use that recording in the courts because it's dismissible evidence, right?
Yeah, okay.
So they can't add that as evidence. Number 2, which I find crazy, but is a theory that people are putting out there, is that his lawyers can misconstrue that recording and the marks and stuff and say that his girlfriend was into BDSM and aggressive sex.
Yeah.
So, and then on top of that as well, there's the third thing that apparently it wasn't even her that released the documents. that's another rumor that's flying out there.
Okay.
That apparently she got hacked, and that she didn't actually release any of the footage whatsoever.
Okay.
So, if these things line up, I'm not saying that I agree with it. I think from what I've seen, he appears guilty to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, but playing advocate or whatever in the court of law with all those things adding up, and if the girlfriend comes to the hearing and she says, let's say she testifies in favor of him and says that was just their thing, they're into like that kind of sex or whatever.
Yeah.
Then what charge can you actually levy against them?
Okay, you're correct. If that's
Now,
the
in the
case,
court of public opinion, he's finished.
that's
The
where I was
court of
coming
public
from.
opinion, he's done out here. It's over. But there is, I don't know whether I can't say for certain. I feel like his career right now is at 95% finished. Looking at everything right now, but I still feel like there's like a small percentage of, depending on how the case goes, that he can come out of this.
Okay.
Because I just feel like you just never say never, and the court hasn't made their decision yet, and all these other little variables keep coming out, and I'm just like, who do I believe? The dad's come out and said something about, the dad said something, but people are saying that the dad's just saying that because
Check.
Mason was giving man the check. Like, there's so many things coming out, and I just don't know. I don't know. Things aren't looking as concrete as initially I thought. Initially, I thought 100% he's going jail.
Okay. Do you know what did me about this one, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we hear about football players all the time doing, like, misconduct and sexual assault, right? You have Benjamin Mendy, who had, like, 16 counts or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Something
And Louis
ridiculous.
Saha's with him as well.
Oh, Louis Saha's got counts as well.
Louis Saha's part of it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was
Oh, you
in-
didn't know that? Them
No.
two are in the same thing. They're in the same case.
Really? I've not heard Louis Saha's
Yeah,
name.
Louis
on there.
Saha's in there.
Okay. I do know, obviously, like, he lives around Manchester, and I know there's loads
Apparently,
of girls
them
in
man
Manchester.
I don't know if them man were tag team in the I don't know what.
Oh, man, too cool. WWE. But
This is serious.
you're correct. But okay. So you had that. You've also had this alleged Gylfi Sigurdsson rumor.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I completely forgot about
So with all that, so I've not heard much around to it. But obviously the youth's missing. He's not the team, so we can only assume it's him, and he lives around the area. And I saw something really interesting the other day. Right.
that. Yeah.
I randomly watched because there was no football on this week, like the last weekend, and I was on my YouTube and I follow Sky Sports Football, and there was a match on the highlights. I think it was Preston North End versus I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. And I hear a player have a shot up front for Preston North End, and I hear the name Ched Evans,
Oh, I knew it was gonna be him.
and I was like, when I last heard of him, he was struggling to get into a League 2, League 1 side. But now he's playing in the Championship. So he's obviously still a good player,
Bad boy striker.
good striker, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sure he got found guilty of his case, right? I think he was called guilty. I'm not too sure.
Nah, he was innocent.
Was he innocent in his case?
He got found guilty, and then
Yeah.
I feel like it was then found out he was actually innocent.
Okay, cool. Okay, whatever.
Something like that.
We don't have to go into the details of the case. I'm sure some of you already know what the case was. And I was like, oh, because I remember specifically that there was a big campaign against it when a team wanted to sign him.
Yeah.
And then, what's her name? The sprinter lady, Jessica Ennis, was like, no, he can't join the team of my hometown. And they didn't sign him.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And now he's playing Championship football. So that came to my mind. I was like, oh, I thought this guy was sexual abuser, but he's not. So maybe he's fine. So I
yeah,
was thinking,
he was found not guilty of rape.
yeah, there we go. Was
So
fine.
but initially he was.
Okay, there we are. So let's just say, devil's advocate thing, Mason gets found not guilty of everything. He's correct. BDM Sem, do. Can he still be playing for Manchester United?
No, I don't think so. I feel like this is. The difference between the Ched Evans one and this one is that the Ched Evans one was alleged, right?
Yeah,
And the evidence was only what we had in the courts.
word against word, and
It was word against word, and it was like I'm sure they had like videos and stuff or whatever, but like CCTV stuff. But that was as personal as it got.
yeah,
Whereas this one we've heard the recording, and I don't care whether that is used in court or not. That recording sounds awful.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible. It sounds like it gives you our charge vibes.
Yeah.
Like when she says like, I don't
off
want
me.
it, and he's just like,
it's like fuck off.
fuck off, like,
Off your legs.
and do you know what it is? It gives me like, crusty, grimy, Waterloo Road type. Remember that
The accent. Fuck off,
yeah,
man.
yeah. You remember that
Yeah.
that youth that was mixed race and he was a lunatic.
Yeah.
It gives me him kind of vibes.
Yeah,
I need to remember who he is. He was like,
I know you mean. Like, we had the brothers.
yeah, he had the brothers, and he was like, he had skin fade, but he was just a bad youth, blood.
Yeah.
But it gives me like, and it's just like, because it's so personal, and everyone now has that recording. Yeah, if it was just alleged, right, and we didn't have the videos and the recording, then I feel like it maybe if he gets off with in the court, then people would be like a bit more like, oh, it was just alleged, it was just rumors and stuff. But it's been handled in the courts and he's been found innocent.
Yeah.
But with all the info that we've got on this one, and the image of her with her mouth bust up as well.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like, I don't think, unless the girlfriend comes out and makes a statement, and even then, if she does, we won't believe her, because we'll feel like she's just
Saying it for the sake of
saying it for the bag, really.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he continues after this, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Do you know what? When I saw they got removed him from FIFA, I was like, oh.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean? Imagine you had like an informed Mason Greenwood card, it was your best card. You can't use it no more. It's gone.
So they just erased, man.
I don't know the details, because I don't really play FIFA no more. But if
crazy.
I was using FIFA, I'd probably use Sancho instead of Mason Greenwood anyway, in that position. That's just me, because Sancho has more pace and dribbling. So that's just me, though.
What are you trying to insinuate, bro?
But-
I feel like there's an undertone to what you're saying.
What I was just trying to say was, I just felt like the reaction for this was bigger than any other alleged sexual assault or anything I've ever seen. Just because of that, I was like, wow, they actually took mine off FIFA. Like, they didn't took Mendy off FIFA.
Yeah, but you know why?
Was it just because of the voice note?
It's because it's personal. We know. We've gotten the evidence.
I know, but there's been so many, like, counts of Adam Johnson, for example, right? Like, was a convicted nonce, right? That year he got convicted. I'm pretty sure you can still get him as a free agent or football manager. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but we didn't have. This
You're
is
correct.
This is bro. That voice note.
Yeah.
Like, even if we could have just had the videos and images, right?
Yeah.
That would have been like, yeah, but maybe it wasn't him. Maybe she did. People, you know how people can be sometimes. When women, cry about assault, a lot of times there's a lot of crazy people out there, and their first thing is like, oh, she's lying, or this, that, and the third. With that voice note, he's there.
Yeah.
That's him.
Indefensible.
Man said, shut up. Like, nah, man. Man said, I don't, like, what did he say? He's like, I don't fucking care, or I can't remember, something like that, or whatever.
Yeah, something along those lines.
And she's like, no, and it's I think that voice note has taken it to new heights.
Okay.
Because we've all known about the Mendy one for ages, and people have been making jokes and I even did that tweet where the man said Mendy by mistake, and then Thierry Henry and everyone were like, which Mendy are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
But like that one, we still don't know. We haven't seen any of the girls. We ain't seen no images. There ain't been no voice notes, nothing. So that's kind of like, we see it, but it's being handled in court.
Okay.
And that's just it.
Interesting.
And speaking of Mendy boy, I think he might be done out here as well, bro. Because how many cases now?
I don't know the number, but
He just keeps growing every minute, bro.
Yeah. He's wrapping up a hot sheet, man.
Question for you.
Go on. Then.
Now, we've seen this happen to Mendy, Bissouma, Louis Saha, Mason Greenwood now.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Okay.
He's still got a case pending right now.
Yeah. He's got 30 apparently in his.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like, Deshaun Watson's an NFL quarterback for you guys. Really good one as well. He hasn't been able to play for like, a year and a half, almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Because he has these cases pending. As an athlete, or if you're someone of stature,
NDAs. NDAs, bro.
is that how you deal with it?
Honestly, did you watch the Nara Ranger podcast?
I didn't watch it to the end.
He had like a podcast with True Jordan. He said he got into an issue with sexual assault or something, where like a girl once claimed he did this, like did sexual assault or raped him, whatever. Turns out she was lying, right? So he then after that, so he was so scared, he just said NDAs every time. So he basically said to girls, you had to record them saying, "Are you okay to have sex with me?" And they'll say, "Yeah." And be like, "Okay." Like, you had to like do this. So you look at Drake with the hot sauce thing, like Drake putting hot sauce on his semen, like all these kind of things, and like you're like, like remember what I was saying earlier about structure, yeah? In order to have sexual relations with someone, you then have to be structured. Like, it's not as easy to have a drunken night where you're just moving sloppy and do one thing leads to another, because you don't know what the outcome could be. Because, like I said with you before, the least effort principle. These girls are like, this is an easy bag for me to claim something or have a baby with whatever. So as a football player, you know it's not really worth the risk. Don't get twisted. I'm not saying the majority of girls won't do this shit. Yeah. The majority of girls you meet on a night time, they just want to have sex with you because they find you attractive, or you're born level, and they're like, I fucked a ball and I'm happy. But because of the risk, the negatives or the cons are so huge,
massive.
It's not worth taking the risk, and it'll get to a certain point where, and I truly believe this is why a lot of athletes get married young, because you always see a lot of athletes here, and you're like, oh, they're 24, you're like, oh, he's already married, or he's got a long-time girlfriend. And I feel like the reason they do that is because they're like, they hear stories. There might be loads of stories that we're not even aware about.
Yeah, of course.
With footballers, and they know that this could happen to them. And people would probably just tell them to wise up, like, look, wise up, get married young or whatever, be settled.
Yeah.
You don't need this. Or maybe they just got cheated in peace or whatever, I don't know. But I feel like they need that structure just to make sure they don't fumble the bag like this.
I definitely feel like it's. I think you're right. The NDA thing is the way to go. But like, do you know how mad it? To be fair, once you enter that realm or that world, I guess it would become normal. Like, I'm definitely in the camp of, if I was a player or a football player or anyone of clout, like, I'm gonna need a recording of you saying that you're cool to have sex still. I need it there in black and white, or in fact no, signing something or whatever. They can say you're under. There's that thing where they say you're signing something under duress and all that kind of stuff. So even that's not 100% bulletproof, innit? But yeah, an NDA is definitely a visual. I'd go for a visual one, bruv. I just have it there in the backlog, in the drives or whatever. My lawyer has that just in case. So if any girl ever calls up and says, "Yo, Jay did," pull it up. Turn me up, Joshua.
Turn me up, Joshua.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that is crazy to think. Like, that's scary as well, man.
Yeah, it's just the life you have to live, man. Structure.
Yeah.
Structure is important if you need it, I guess.
Boy. But out of 10, what are you rating his chances of Mason? In fact, Mason and Mendy, rate them out of 10. How big are their chances of coming back?
Well, I don't know anything about Saha's. I just heard about it from you. And I last time I heard him, I saw him on Sky Sports somewhere. So I reckon he's all right. He's got a pretty good chance of making it. Mason.
Out of 10, what are you giving his chances?
Bro, he's off FIFA, bro.
Man's giving him a 0.
He's done at it, bro. Even in just like you said, the court of public, man, it's not looking good for my guy.
I reckon he's going to have to go abroad.
Maybe in Russia, these men don't really care about anything. So maybe in Russia,
moving mad.
They'll let you...
I think he's gonna have to go abroad, because I don't think the UK public, even if he, I just don't see how he gets found innocent in a non-fugazi way. Like, even if he gets found innocent or his girlfriend comes to his defense, everyone's just gonna feel like she's done it for the bag. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, let's move on, man.
Move on. I mean, we could talk about the NFL thing, but I guess people on here don't really watch NFL, so I don't feel like there's any point bringing it up.
Yeah, we can save that for another day.
That's right. We can just move on to rattles then, man.
Rattles. What's your rattle of the week, bro?
My rattle of the week is SD cards. I never knew you could physically lock SD cards. Physically. Like, why? Why is this a thing? for nobody to know. That's my right of the week. I never knew that was a thing, and it pissed me off for like 10 minutes today. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, you see on the SD card,
Yeah.
there's this little.
You know this now. You have to Google it. So don't.
No. I told you it the first time. Then you
Googled
said, what did you say? You said it doesn't have one.
This is why this guy is dumber than he looks.
I asked you, is there a slider on the card? You said no. I said, all right, let me Google it. And then you brought the card and it had a slider. I was like, bro, just flick the slider, you fool.
I saw you get a YouTube video up about shenanigans.
Anyway.
You got the same lawyer as Mason Greenwood. Shenanigans.
Bro, I definitely don't. Nah, stop. Just stop it. Don't associate me with that at all, bro. Not even for bands, bro. Allow it. People, you know what, yeah, I'll go with the rattle of the week that you want me to go with, even though I'm not really too rattled by it, to be honest.
It's such a liar. You're such a liar. You better not lying.
I'm not, though.
Okay, go on.
So, my supposed rattle of the week is Arsenal. And for those of you that don't know, so ordinarily I would be rattled because it's just like, it's Arsenal. Ordinarily I'd be rattled because it's Arsenal and it's like, oh, it's my football team. But I don't know, over the last like year or so, I've just gotten to a point where I just don't care as much. I still care, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I've gotten to a state of apathy now.
So, when your team, tried to sign Vlahovic and couldn't do it because we're not.
Fam, we were never. This is where I'm at now, because I'm not like these man that are freaking twerking for man online, searching up number plates. Oh, my man's in the country. Yeah, that means we're gonna sign him, bro.
Look,
I'm not like these man. So when they said Vlahovic, right, I was just like, we're never gonna sign him.
Look, I'm not saying that you believe this because I actually never saw you tweet anything like that, so I can't say that. And
I never believed it,
and you never said it, so I don't think you're one of these men.
No.
So I think I'm with you on this. However, right, when your team tried to sign a striker, couldn't do it, and instead of saying, okay, it is what it is,
I was just thinking about it. We're ending the season with Lacquer and man like, call me. Johnny hates him.
Bro, honestly,
Johnny hates
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care about football that much, but I don't like hate. I hate such a strong love, but I don't like Nketiah. I don't like him. I don't even care about Arsenal that much, and I honestly don't like the youth, He's actually the black Francis Jeffers, and he's not even good,
Hey, nah. Respect Nketiah a little bit, man.
He's a fox, not in the box. Like, he's just a fox, bro.
Look.
He's just a fox.
Look.
Rummaging in the trash.
Oh, shit.
I hate that.
I said rummaging in the... Look, I'm not the biggest Nketiah fan, right? Mm-hmm. And like I said, the reason why I'm not as rattled as people would want me to be, because there's only, if you actually think about it, when we have our little arguments and discussions, right?
Yeah.
I'm not actually rattled about Arsenal's play. I'm more rattled about the decisions that have been made, and I don't understand the logic behind them. So things like not selling players for their right value, or for example, now that we've loaned out Guendouzi, loaned out Torreira, loaned out Saliba, and all these men are doing the mad thing, and we're just out here having to postpone games. Those are the things that I've been getting annoyed about.
Okay, but
so
Jay,
the transfer window, I wasn't annoyed about it because already I know this manager's an idiot.
Okay, but Jay,
because he loaned out Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
When
we had no midfielders.
We had no midfielders and no right back.
Okay, Jay, but think about this, So we couldn't sign Vlahovic,
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, we're gonna go to Dubai to do some training,
Yeah.
Get flown out, flying roots thing, And then he goes, I'm gonna stay put. Kapong.
Aubameyang?
Yeah, he said stay back in England.
That's a mad thing. Yeah.
And on the last day, he said, we are trying to push for top 4 because we have nothing on to play for this season. He went, Eureka! Rather than sell him to that old Nasara for 7 million, we'll give away for free. No, actually, we'll pay you to take our player to take our best striker from us. We'll pay you to take him off our hands. Look, we paid him 7 million.
Look.
I'm not gonna lie,
we
yeah.
paid them peas, bruv. Can you
Do you know what it
imagine?
is, yeah? Do you know what it is,
We
yeah?
paid him to leave.
Do you know what it is, yeah? And
By the way, we've done it with Ozil.
yeah, I know.
We've done it. We've even done it with Mustafi.
I'm aware. But this is what's funny about this whole situation, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, we paid for him to go. Like, we pay you to have our best player, yeah? Right? Without bringing any replacements, yeah? And in the summer, yeah? Kea's, well, Lacazette's contract's finished, so he's leaving.
Kea's contract's done.
That shithead's contract's finished.
Oh, I don't cuss him, bro.
So we're going to have you up front, yeah? For Arsenal, bruv. This is what's so funny, bruv. The structure is not structuring.
Alright, listen. This. See, look, we're laughing because it's so dumb. It's beyond belief. That's why I don't care. I hate. Look, I've never hated anyone in football, and I've actually worked like with some footballers in it. So like the magic of football kind of dissipated for a little bit, and I kind of just saw footballers as people. So I was like, I'm not really with the abusive thing, but I am Arteta's. How would I put this? I am not a fan of Arteta. I can't lie to you. I find him intelligent, yes, but his man management drives me insane. Like, it's so clear to me that he's allowing his personal problems with players to ruin our season. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And then when he's so smart, and then he just does things that just make you just like, what on earth are you doing? Remember I told you about Mavropanos?
I still don't rate him. But
Yeah, I don't care whether you rate him or not. That's fine. You don't have to rate him. What I'm going to tell you is, Stuttgart are out here. They're about to flip him to Borussia for 20 million. Why don't we have that 20 million?
You don't need money.
Bruv, we've just... This is the things...
Owner owns the Rams. We don't need money.
These are the things that wind me up, because other teams, right, will lose their players, yeah, but they'll get peas, bruv. We're about to lose Guendouzi for 10 million. We're about to lose Mavropanos for 3 million. Yeah. This guy's a Greek international. 3 million.
Money for me.
Torreira is about to be lost for 10 million. Maitland-Niles probably going to go for like 10 million, even though we got offered almost 30 last season. Lacazette, they offered us 30 million. He's about to go for free. Nketiah, they offered us money this window.
Listen,
I couldn't believe it.
I would have taken a $5.
I couldn't believe it. They offered us 5 million this window.
If I wanted to play for my Sunday League team, I'd be on the bench.
Last season, they offered us 30 million for him, or 25. We said no. Like, it's like, what are you doing? That Cabral guy, yeah? I don't know if he's good or not, but he just went to Fiorentina. Yeah? He's meant to be really, really good. He went there for 12 million. We could have sold Nketiah and sold all the other man and brought this guy in as our second striker and then buy a proper, another striker. But we didn't do that. Thing just went to Newcastle. Guimaraes. We've been tracking him for 2 years, blood. Edu's meant to be the Brazilian Connect, fam. Edu's meant to be there, the Salsa boy. Yeah. What did he do? These are the things that like just make my head just explode. And then on top of that, Edu's telling us we don't want to buy anyone that's better than Xhaka and Partey. Oh God, this guy's an idiot.
And Jay, and this is how I know you fell into my trap.
He's an idiot.
Just by your last 5-minute soliloquy, I can tell you're rattled.
Well, not by the transfer window.
Work is done, people.
Listen, I told you, I'm not rattled by the transfer window. I don't care about the transfer window. I just care about stupidity.
Okay.
At every corner. That's what I care about.
Hey, I'm not here to judge.
Arsenal are going to finish 10th, 9th. And then when we do, the only thing that will rattle me is if I see any man say Arteta in when we finish outside top 6. I might have to punch someone up.
Well,
I might have to punch someone up.
You know exactly what I'm tweeting on the 5th of May.
Hey, listen.
I'm defending Arteta to the end.
Oh, you Arteta in, man. Come outside.
I'm protected. I'm going to go to the Emirates in an Arteta in shirt.
I actually, do you know what? I haven't bought a piece of. This is the last thing I'll say. I haven't bought a piece of Arsenal merchandise in years because I've been like, why would I give them any money when we're so shit?
Oh
right?
my God, your birthday is in May.
Oh shit, isn't it? But I've been like, you know what? I might actually just buy an Arsenal shirt and just put Arteta out on it. I don't know.
I'll buy the away shirt and put Arteta in.
Listen,
so
Arteta, Arteta, please prove me wrong. Please make me eat my words. Please, that's what I prefer. But from what I'm seeing right now, you may be a smart man, but your man management is piss poor. It's absolutely terrible.
Do you know, I just thought about outside of final four, yeah. If Arsenal finish out like the top 8, yeah, whatever, me going to the Emirates Stadium wearing an Arteta in shirt will be like when Bruce Willis in Lethal Weapon 2 wore a I Hate Nigger shirt in like the streets of Baltimore.
You might get rushed.
Wait, man did that for a movie, you know. I hate niggas in like the street of Baltimore. Lethal Weapon 2. That's just elite.
Listen, I
was it
wouldn't.
Die Hard 2? I don't know which one it was.
I wouldn't advise it, Mike, because you might actually get rushed. Because I have a feeling if we finish like 10th, yeah, there's gonna be protests.
As long as there's fire, I like fire.
I mean, I went to one of the last Arsenal protests, and that was interesting.
Yeah. But yeah,
Here
it's
we
a
are,
podcast, I guess.
Another week, another episode.
Yeah, man. We'll hopefully remember to do these polls. And yeah, man, get stick-faced.
And what?
That's the end of the podcast, guys. See you later. Do you know what I might just do when Jay's not looking? Just stink face him. When he's not looking, he just be looking at his phone. So I just come up, just
Mate, anyhow,
put my nyash in his face. That's good content, Jay.
you're a weird you. You're actually a weird you.
I need structure, man.
Yeah, you definitely need structure. Anyhow, you even try that, bruv. Bruv. These new blinds you just paid for, they're coming down, bruv. And someone's flying headfirst out that window, man. And it ain't gonna be me.
That French person will like, whoa.
Freaking, what's his name?
Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff, blood. Ah! Yeah, we're out, man. Shit.
Yeah, safe peoples.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?